All right, welcome back, everyone. Here we are through step 4. Everything looking good. Got the motion down here so far, but it looks like it's going to work off the top and make this whole situation spin. I gotta say, the song is not super impressive to me. I should have listened to that first. I could have deactivated it. I also did notice that I got this little hatch here, so you can wax that gear after the fact. So you get access to drop some wax in there to keep the gears going if you need maintenance later on. I did do that. And I say, as it goes around, just hit it with the wax and pop some in there and make it a little bit better if the need rises. But otherwise, looking really good. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I fix those inevitable failures, hopefully. Try and have fun, stay positive, upload daily, so there's always progress being made, or there has been for the last couple of years. If you've seen any kits or anything that you'd like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking for more things to add onto my list. The list keeps growing, and so I got plenty to keep me busy for the foreseeable future, so thanks. But without any further ado, let's jump in and start up on step 5. Oops, I meant step 4. Got ahead of myself. Okay, well, we are working on our structure here, so says this guy is evidently supposed to go on here like so, but first we're supposed to wax the outside, I think. Yeah, I'll get my wax. I'm using a wax melter, so I'm rather than trying to rub the crayon or candle thing on, I just spread it on, and as it goes, it wears off the excess. It gets a little messy once it's going around, but I think you get it down into all the nooks and crannies when you do it this way. Or that's my theory, at least. Yes, I just drop you down into you're supposed to go all the way in. There we go. Right. A little persuasion there, but it popped right on down finally. Got a nice cap on there. Now, take these guys and right in for this bit. Let's go on here. Go just up to that line at the bottom. That appears to be what they're aiming for. Yeah, that one's cracked. Let's put this other way up. This part's going to be visible. Then got a little focus on there. It's got a little blemish where the veneer popped off. May not even show up on camera. Let's see here. These guys go in. Okay, so are we lining them up with anything, and they just go in? It says, I think at this point we're just putting them in, but it says to use your little tool. You get the forks on it, you go underneath there. So you got clearance. Okay, that gives you something to brace against. Not really though. I think fingers will work better. A little more stability. What you're going to do, make sure you get the details facing out. You got the blank side. There. Keep it up. I talked in the comments that I didn't think the horses were going to go up and down, but after pulling the pieces tonight and actually, looking ahead in the instructions, it does appear they are going to be doing some, up and down motion with the horses. So I'm glad to that. I think that's a nice. Any extra details you can get is always fun on these things. Like I said, a couple of them I've done. It's the motion in them is really what makes it interesting to me. I think I did a Christmas themed snow globe a couple of years ago that had like a dancing reindeer and everything in it, which was cool. Alright, so I got those guys all in. And now, this big chunker goes down on top, and we're lining our forks on here up with these guys, it looks like. Okay, so that's what's going to lift our platform up, it looks like, I think. We can get plugged in. This is okay, there it went. Just got to get it lined up properly. And this should be I've done that actually. It's floating pretty good. But I guess I was probably supposed to put some wax on those guys, so I'm gonna, before I go too far, I'm gonna pop this guy back off, make sure I get all that surface covered, so I get the best, hopefully smoothest motion we can. Oh, one more. So right on these things is where it's resting, so I'm gonna hit these with wax too. Just and since I'm all about the overkill, right around the edge of this ring too, why not? Anything that you'll wear off, anything that doesn't need to be used. I've been tempted to put some food coloring or something in this wax so it shows up better on camera, but then I'm scared it'll stain the wood, so I haven't done that. Okay. Now let's try that again. And they may have said to wax those pieces the first time around. I just missed it, or too preoccupied with thinking about other things. Okay, that does move much smoother, by the way. So that's definitely a good idea. Sounds smoother too. There's no, until it's getting well lubricated, I guess. Yeah, it feels smoother, sounds smoother. I think that's definitely the way to go. Okay. Now, take our gear wheel, and this one, as usual with all these, supposed to hit it good with the wax. So just spin it and drop it in there. Try and hit all the teeth as I go. Flinging wax everywhere over here. I'm going to go around the edge. Alright. I think that's got us covered, and then this guy just drops in onto these prongs. Here. Yeah. Get them to cooperate. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This guy's being troublesome. Likewise, this guy. Okay. A little convincing, but it did decide to play nice. Still got good motion, hadn't meshed anything too wrong. That wax out of there. Okay. Now. Oh, I'm about to skip a step. Okay. I'll take you. Pop you. These guys got the detail facing up. And then the pegs go down from the detail there. And as usual, I'm trying to obscure where they've written the name on there, or the piece part number. So put those towards the inside. I think it's going to be covered up anyway once we install it, but here you go. Let's drop you down, okay, over the top of this. Oh, maybe the other way. There it goes. Right down, let's move those guys into place so we line up the holes here. Alright. Mix you guys in. All one. Oh, it's tied to the. Okay, now it should. The whole thing should spin. I just realized we tied it all together. I didn't. I think I might have loosened it up. I think I disconnected the. There, the tighten, self-tightening, so it does go around. There they go. Alright, so that, I think, concludes step 4. It's not concluded, but that's all. Got our canopy in place. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to positioning the horses in here as we do it, but I think it'll still... Are you done yet? Nope. Okay. But I'll just talk over it. But we'll... It's really not done. Okay. Okay. But like I said, I'll go ahead and get out step 5 and we'll get rolling on that and while this thing finishes its conversation with itself. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, get to build us some horses. First thing I'm going to do though is lose the tool that I was looking for. Bright metal ruler usually should stand at other side. So let's just separate these guys up a little bit. A little more room to work one at a time. And just concentrate on this first one first. Okay, so start with you. All these guys. And this goes right up here. This one through the middle. This one in the back. Up there. And our legs go on next. Okay, so this is front here. Okay. This one back front side. Yeah, pushed it through. Okay, there we go. Back side. Okay. Front back side. You go on our saddle on either side. Yeah, cool. So we start off just doing that 5 times, and that's our mechanism. The rest of these pieces are our mechanism for building it. So that's not too bad. I believe I'm going to wait till the end to put that middle bit in though. It seemed to be in the way. So we'll do our... See if this works any better. And probably. Okay, now here's the back one. Let's see if it works any better to do that one first. Much drama on this one, so that's back one. Okay, yeah. Believe that may be the way to do it. See how this works. Yeah. Okay. Got a mechanism for you. Okay. forget everything I just learned. Back leg showing. Getting the hang of this now. Okay. Just a matter of getting a good grip on it to make it pop on. There it goes. And there we are. I think the dogs are about to pop off again. I hear one of them making little comments under their breath. I believe I heard some coyotes earlier too, so they seem to be out this time of year. Ooh, heard a bad crack there. Oh, I just went crooked on it. I'd like to make it all the way through this kit without having to bring out any glue, so that's always, those cracks are always a bad, scary sound. Alright, that's all of that part. Let's grab our actual thing. And we go, it says take these. Hang on. Oops, I'm supposed to line up with those holes, not those holes on this. So. Alright. I thought it was done. Okay, so I want that one. Alright. Okay. Okay, now it says we take our guys and we're that should, okay, so these slots are lining up with those holes. So we go up through there, and down through there. All right, yeah, not too. I gotta take it. Looks like all the way up, and just drop you down there. And it just randomly decides to keep singing at you. And there's the last one. All the way up and back down. All right. Got those guys all in place. And we are, I just remembered, we're supposed to throw some wax inside this ring up here, so do that right quick while I'm still got it in my head. Yeah, okay. Now, these guys. Set we take. Once again, we're waxing. Bring it on in for this part. I'm doing a fairly small mechanism. Wax in here. And wax on this guy. You just pop in there. Then this guy goes into that end. Okay, then this gear goes on there. It's spinning pretty freely with that wax, and I guess, yeah, and of course need to wax the gear teeth as well. Okay. Where do you come into play? Okay. Now, these guys go on. Alright, we gotta run. Okay, so this end goes into that slot with those teeth on those teeth. And through this guy goes all the way to that crook. And this one, what does this get? Oh, supposed to wax that end too, but I'm just gonna throw some wax in the middle of our one side or the other. Okay, so you go in there, and we just drop you down guys into place and that. Convince it to go into its line. Okay, why not? This one's not cooperating. Let me do that side first then. Okay. There it goes. It's not. And we're supposed to be okay, now this one is saying to orient this thing, but you got to orient it as you're putting it onto the gear. So I'm not going to undo this one. I'll just do this one. This is going to be my number 2, so the next one will be number 1. Okay. Okay. So, wax there. And on this guy, hot wax on my fingers, not fun. Go on there. And you. Okay, so on through there. You on there. And wax in there. Alright. Now I want to make this one go up and down as I put it on, supposedly. Okay, so you all the way through, she's standing up and down, and the hole underneath. Got one side in. And let's see if this works any better like this. Not so far. Okay, there it went. Maybe. And of course, this one moved on me when I did that. I think. Okay. I think as long as two of them aren't side by side, we should be okay. As long as they're not parallel to, or in the same position, it should. That means the horses are all going to be in different places, so that should be okay. I hope. Okay, so you're down, up, or maybe I can just try and hit down and up and down and up. That didn't seem to go any smoother in this time. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's actually hit where it wants told me to on this thing now. Okay, so on that. I'm going to go back to waxing it after I put it on the and likewise put the wax on the tail end. That I think that did a good enough job. So okay, that one's up, so let's aim for down on this. you in place. Okay, let's see. Generally down. Oh, I'll say that good when I say you can see the horse down and up and down. That one went way down. Okay. All right, and the teeth are all locked in. Okay, getting this down now. I think I'll go ahead and hit this one too. I think I've knocked all that wax off on that one. Alright. I'll also try and do up on this one. May be totally wrong about this, but I think they're going to be far enough apart that it's not going to be. Okay, and this one is between a down and an up, so maybe I'll try and hit a sideways one on it. Okay, but yeah, this bit's a bit fiddly, but not too bad really. That's all said and done. Put you on first. Both ends after the fact, maybe. Oops, don't forget to put this on. Alright. Everybody locked down and in place, so let's see what happens. Oh, I see what's happened. I've missed this one. I got one of them out of the hole. Did I get any of the other ones out? No, just this one. Of course, I got those. Okay. It's escaping on me. Okay, you on your track. Okay. I saw the one that. Okay. And just wait for this to finish up so I can fix that one. And there is an actual, they actually do say, warn you to make sure it stays in the hole. So this is all my doing. Actually, it's a good time to take a break because I'm about to run out of SD card, so I'll do that and let this finish up, then I'll fix that. Okay, that took a minute. Let's see here. Okay, make sure that stays in its little hole down there. And these are that way and that way, so let's put you this way. Dude, shut up. I miss not having an off switch here. Let's see. Okay, now it's coming out of the hole again. So I can't. There. Okay. Finished? Okay. Definitely not going to restart that thing. It just keeps going when you do that. But everything lined up in place. See? And we should, so we're ready to, I think that's actually, yeah, that is the end of step 5. So we're ready for step 6, basically adding trim onto it. Get that here. Let's, really come together. Just got to put our canopy on. I think looks like that's all we're really doing at this point. Yeah, from here on out, we're just building up the top. So I'll be right back and we'll get going on that. Okay, actually, get to start without that thing. Look at all the wax. These go. Okay, so we take these guys and alternate them, sort of like the ones below. They go like 8, 7, 8. Seven. Cool. Alright, so I got that structure built. Now go down into these holes. The one that are, yeah, third one, middle of those 3. Don't start that up again. Work your way around, work your way in. Alright, so let's see. Alright, now what is next? Okay, let's take these guys into, okay, so they're going into the 3s, rest in the middle, those 3, so this goes in, okay, so Okay, so the first two and the third one, so yeah. Oh, okay, that works really good actually. And alternate, nope, don't alternate, same way. This one in over there, and those two at the bottom. Alright, yeah. Didn't look, no, there's no details on it, so that's okay either way. Just pick your direction and go around, it looks like. That one fought me on it a little bit. Alright, all tied together. Got the extra layer in there now. And that'll be for this one. It goes down on the top and ties all these other guys together. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, there it went. Alright. Let's go up and in. Okay, so that's all tied together nice and neat. Now, okay, now we get to make our crown. So I guess they gave us, is it two of them to go together or just one? Looks like just one. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright. So, just to bring them around. And they go together right like that. So that matches up there. And that's where we use our two-sided tape on. I've got some stronger stuff, but let's see how this batch. I didn't have much luck with the last batch, so let's see if this one's any better. Historically, I've actually had pretty good luck with this stuff. Hard part's finding that first peel. Once you get the one side off, it generally. Oh, I think the other ones. There, I had it and lost it there. There we go. Alright. Okay, this is evidently the sticky side. And we want this one to be on the inside, so we put the tape on the outside of it. So here. And should peel the other side off and leave the glue on. Yep, that's there you go. You can sort of see it there. Now, move the guys up. Alright, and we pin the bottom tabs in. Somewhat round. I think we're about to force it into being round. So bring you back in. You go sort of there in the middle, and B7 forces it's going to be what forces it into shape here. Okay, like that. Oh, the other way. Okay, if you line it up properly, it goes right down. It gives us our crown. Alright, cool. Actually, it doesn't look too bad if I hadn't had that extra tape residue there. But I'm going to let it lie, because I'm sure if I try and fix it, I'll mess it up. Now, make our little fleur-de-lis. You go on B8, which is not that one, it's this one. No, okay. B20, that's okay, that is this one. So you go in there. Okay, just see if it'll hold it together. Just as is. Okay, broken, but don't tell nobody. Alright, that's just between us. Now, B8 goes in here. Got our little arrows to line up with. You go on there, and this goes on top of there. Oop, yep, that way. That one. Nice. All right. I still got. Now this. Oh darn. I missed a whole bunch of steps there. Oh, okay. Yeah, all these guys are supposed to be stacked way in the middle there. And where's that? How far apart do I have to take it to get there? I think I can do it. I can get this thing off without breaking the part that I've already broken. Okay, came off in one. Two. There maybe. Yeah, it's gonna pop. Alright. Okay, I think this is the part that if I can get past this one, if I can jiggle my way out of this one, I think I can go back and do this stuff around this other, all the other bits. I don't know how I did that. Well, I know how I did it, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so this guy, gotta slide you. Can I get you past all those? Nope, we're gonna have to go further. Okay, where's this? Okay. Let's start that again. Can I get... Okay, you didn't... This one actually didn't go in that well anyway, so let's... I think I can pop you back out and take it... Yeah. Okay. Take it out. Leave that in one unit. Yeah, okay. Now, this is where we should have started. You all the way down there. And this guy on top of you. And this guy on top of you. Oh, I missed all these things. There's more stuff in the middle. I missed a lot. Okay. I'm supposed to install these things all around here anyway. So I'm just batting like a 0 on this one. Wow. I hope y'all didn't follow me along with me too closely. I'll have to remember to write a note to not do what I did. Alright. But like I said at the beginning, this is all about my process. Inevitable failure and fix it. Alright, so those guys in like that on the interior. And we get you going there. And we bring those guys into those holes. Which is get a couple of them to start on it, and we'll work our way. They're not lining up. Okay. 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that the right? Okay. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wait a second. Okay, hang on. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. That's... Okay, this is the one we go in. Okay. So we're just grouping them together on this one, or not. They don't get individual... It's twisted on me. Okay. So there's 12, so 4 holes, so 3 per slot. Okay, there we go. That situation now. Alright. Now, see if I can get this one to go back in over all of that. And work our way in. I'll make sure I got everybody in place. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I say just keep going back and doing all the stuff that I've already done. Let's see you in. You guys, they remember where they're supposed to go. Okay. Okay, yeah, that does add a little extra layer to it, make it a little more better. And actually try and follow the instructions now. So then this guy goes on there. This guy on there. And finally, the broken bit. Okay, that's more like it. I'll try and pay better attention on the last step. That's got our canopy largely complete. We got some more details, but they're fairly small compared to that. But I say, so that was into step 6. On to step 7, our final step, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, last step. Start off actually following the instructions this time. These guys go underneath our canopy here. There it goes again. I think I would recommend actually doing this before you put the top on, just after those two. Because it'd be much easier to apply the pressure further back if you didn't have this thing in the way. Yeah, this is, anything you push up here, you're pushing, yeah, definitely. If you made it this far without doing it, do put these on before you put the top on. Because these are firm enough to press against to put the top in, where the top's not firm enough to press against to get them into place. And I don't know if you, it looks like, yeah, I'm pulling the top out as I'm going around doing this. Trying to find if there's something I could. There's just no good place up here to apply pressure. I'm just run the risk of breaking something. Something else I'll try and put a note about in the video. Yeah, this just seems like an extra layer of complexity. Okay, I'll go back and make sure my roof's in place. Okay. This is a nice little draping on our canopy. And now supposedly, okay, couple of pieces extra here. Supposedly we'll take our pegs here into our tool. We can drop this guy down on top of him. Allegedly. Okay, that was not easier than just putting them in by hand. Okay. And then you got this guy goes in on top of that for decoration. Okay. Yeah, I thought they were I thought they were doing something special there. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, that way. Doing backwards there. Hey Neil, you want to say hi? I hear you back there. She might later on. She's creeping around in here, climbing on stuff. Say hi. Meow. No. She's not feeling it. All right. One more. Okay. Now where do these go? Okay, so they go around the top. One spare. Okay. So these go into these slots there. I'm assuming they're not going to be. Okay, those are not wanting to operate. All right. Let's see what I mean about these bottoms being firm enough to push against. Got good places to drop your thumbs in to press against now. Alright, yeah, so big thanks to whoever recommended this one. It wasn't, if it weren't for my mistakes, it'd have been a much more fun build. Me not paying attention. No, this one. Okay, these are not. Okay, as I'm pushing this in, I'm flexing this thing, so it's knocking them out too. Okay. So this is I think that's what's happening anyway. Yeah, because it seems like they're crawling out backwards. I think it's one of those deals. Once you get them all in place, it'll be okay. Just matter you have to go around a couple of times to tighten things up. About to make it. Last one on this round. Alright, now go around, make sure everybody's snug. Alright. And that one's just wiggles its way out. Okay. That's that bit done. Cool. Now I'll get some 5 flowers that go up here on our little supports. And just looking at them, they do have a detail on them, so I need to go back and make sure I got the details out. Yep. Nope. And nope. Okay, so these guys are on backwards. Alright, and that completes our carousel. And I almost hate to start it up again because it'll go forever, but let's gotta make sure it works, don't we? I gotta work that wax in a little bit too, I'm sure. Let that get worked in real good before I think that'll be all it really needs to do. Really crank on it, maybe. There we go. Okay. Prancing ponies going up and down. I like it. And you also got these. The ROKR emblem is popping up and down as the ponies go up. So that's a nice little extra effect. I think as you use it, and that wax wears in and burnishes everything, it'll be a much smoother operation. It won't take long for that to do its thing. But anyways, like I say, that concludes that build. A little stressful there at the end, but still not overly bad. Considering the final result, I think is a really good build. Big thanks to whoever recommended it. I always, it had been a while since I've done an actual music box. I've done things that had music boxes in them, but not the actual music box where it does the driving and everything. So that's fun. I am a little surprised they didn't put mirrors in the things in the middle, because that was something they did on the swinging chairs thing. So I know they've got the design, the material and design for that. But otherwise, really good looking build, real fun little thing. Got, everybody who doesn't like a carousel. And yeah, tomorrow will be a nice little palette cleanser. Don't really need it, but I'm gonna run out of time if I don't do it before Halloween. And it's sort of a spooky thing, and I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of DIY on it. So that's something I've never, I don't think I've ever modified one my own way, which I will be doing tomorrow. And I hope I can get it to work. It should work, and I think it's going to look really cool when it's all said and done. So make sure and tune in for that, because I'm looking forward to trying to figure out how to make that work. But otherwise, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.